Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Today is Thursday, July the 29th. Whew, and it is a hot one here in Kansas City. I am certain that the heat index is well above 100 degrees. As a matter of fact, when we got back in the car earlier this afternoon, it said 104. So it's very disrespectful out there. It feels much better in here, and I'm very thankful to have air conditioning. So, well, let me grab the chat box. We are going to create something really fun today. I've kind of been on a food card kick here lately. If you check out Instagram, I posted a cute little ice cream birthday project. And today we're going to do a cupcake, but we're going to make a cupcake with a little twist on it. I got a little inspiration from Sunny Studios, which is actually the die that we are using today. This darling cupcake die. It fits an A2 card. You could do a shaker out of this easily. And it's got cute, even the little bits could be used. You don't have to even have anything but paper for shaker parts. So you could do glitter paper. You could do some shimmer paper, holographic paper. That would be really fun. You could really jazz up a little shaker card with this. But today, I'm not doing a shaker. I'm doing a cupcake house. And we are going to combine that. I've done a lot of pre-work. We're going to combine it with these cute little tiny birthday friends from Fawn. So, and I purposely left out the Misty that I used. I normally use the Stamparatus. It's my fave. But it wasn't in here. This was all that was in here last night. So I was kind of lazy and I just grabbed my Misty and it worked just fine for what I was doing. So, yeah, I stamped, hi sweetie, good afternoon. So I stamped all of these and I got a little overly zealous about all the images, and I realized, not all of this is going to fit. It's going to be too crowded for the card. So we'll use what we use, and then I'll just save the rest for another card. But yes, going to be a lot of fun. Essentially, I have everything ready to just put the card together because, except for the background, I will be inking up a cloudy blue sky background, and that will be it as far as that's needing to be done. All the elements are ready to go. There's a lot of elements here. There's a lot. So hang with me. I'm going to try to describe this as best as I can. If you ever have any questions, you can always post them in the comments, and I'd be happy to answer any of your questions about any of the projects that I do. Not an absolute problem at all. So that's really the gist of it. So before we get started, though, I want to show you something. I have a new product in the store, and it's a cleaner, and it is super fantastic. I have this intense black from Honeybee, and it's for Copic coloring your alcohol markers, and it is awesome. I love it. I love the crisp black images that you get with it. It's fantastic. I don't know if you can see that. These are kind of tiny these are little tiny birthday people. They're darling. Anyway, I don't know if you can see that, but really nice, crisp stamped images with this ink. And so it reminds me of it's like the VersaFine version, except for your alcohol markers. And so I love it, but let me tell you the but. It can stain your stamps and leave a lot of black behind if you don't have an excellent cleaner and you don't clean it right away. It can leave a little residue behind. Well, I've resolved that. I have put in the store this Altenew stamp cleaner. It is fantastic. It is, I did a little experiment. I stamped these last night, just to let you know. So they've been sitting there. And I just cleaned one as a test. And I want to show you. And I didn't really go over it really, well or anything like that. All I'm doing is taking a little bit of spritz onto my chamois here that I get kind of Walmart. Now, I'm not a fan of Walmart, but hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I'm not a fan of going shopping, period. Anyway, I know I'm weird. But I am just going to take this and start cleaning up these little stamps. And it does such a fantastic... Now, you saw that they were all inked up in there. Now, I'm going to come in here and just kind of wipe them up a little. And I'm pretty sure I'll have to, wipe them up with some water or something. But look how great that is cleaning up these stamps. I am not kidding you. I have a customer that asked me about it because she bought this ink and she was like, it leaves my stamps stained. And I go, well, I'm researching. So let me get back to you. And this is the solution. This stuff is fantastic. Just absolutely fantastic. I love it. So here's this. This is even a different company. This is Sunny Studios over here. This is this is Honeybee. This is Fawn. And it's just coming up. Really nice. So I just wanted to show you that it is in the store. It's a great cleaner. Just wanted you to see it right in front of your eyes, that it is great. Great stuff. So, absolutely. Love it. Love, love, love it. So, yeah. Get some more here. Get these top ones cleaned. Yeah. There it goes, down. Some stamps tend to be a little harder to clean depending, on what they're made with. Just every stamp is photopolymer sometimes. Sometimes it's not photopolymer, just to let you know. So, but this is excellent, excellent stuff. Really love it. Really, really do. So. And there we go. Some of them I need to go back over. I didn't really get them scrubbed very good, but yeah. Okay. So I wanted to show you that. All right. Let's do this card. So, when I say there are a lot of elements, I mean there are a lot of elements. I'm not kidding. So let's start first. As you can see, I've got elements over here and I've got them inside of here. Let's just start this, start off with doing the background, getting that out of the way. Where'd you go? I had you. There you are. Okay. So we're gonna just put down some clouds, and we're just gonna start. And put some tape down. Washi tape. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's staying cool. I haven't watched any news or anything. I've been kind of busy lately, but there were supposed to be storms coming through up north yesterday or something. That's what I heard. I don't know. All right, I'm using Catherine Pooler Cummerbund. Duh. And we're just going to go, always start light. You can always work your way up to dark. And then you can get like me and just get tired of inking and just start going heavy. Once I get the fear out of me for ink blending, I just kind of go at it. I was kind of going for a pretty light blue, and you can turn to get a different cloud formation. which is kind of fun. And you can move it back and forth. That's the beauty. And this is long enough that you can actually use it for a slimline, a mini slimline, A2, 5x7. It's kind of nice. So there we go. And really, honestly, if you get a little dark in some places, that's okay with clouds, you know, in sky. It can be that way sometimes. So let's go like this. I really do like this stencil a lot. As you can tell, I'm just a little whimsy with it. Got a little darker over here. I'm kind of continuing with that. It doesn't really matter. And I'm going to bring this all the way down to almost the edge of my card because of the grass that I'm using today. Just a little note for people, if you're ever in the store and you can't find something, you're having trouble finding what you're looking for, if you know the brand, try a search by brand. I try to tag things appropriately, like birthday, clouds, hearts. We're watering grass outside. That's funny. Okay. I think, let me see my grass. Yeah, I think that's really good right there. I like that. Okay, this is going to be my background piece, so I'm really happy with that, and we're going to stick with it. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this background down. This grass was created from the Land and Cloud borders from Dare to Be Artsy. It is slimline, but you can use it on any other size card. So let's get this down. This paper comes to you. It is the Playful Pastels from Honeybee Stamps 6x6 paper pad. I have two paper pads that I'm working with today. One is Waffle Flower, one is Honeybee. This is the Honeybee paper. This was the spring paper pad from this year that was released in the spring of this year, and it's versatile. It's not just spring. As you can see, you can use it for more than just spring, and I really, really like it. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, set that there, is we are going to put our cupcake together because it is going on a foam dimension. So I'm going to talk about the paper. This is from the Honeybee Playful Pastels. Pull that out. This set of paper, and that's the cupcake. This part of the cupcake comes from this paper here. The grass is this little paper here, and let's talk about this frosting. This frosting is actually from Waffle Flower, okay, and it's this peachy. I love this paper, folks. There's so much you can do with this paper. You can die cut a piece of cardstock or a piece out and have part of your background stripes and part of it solid. There's just so much you can do with this. You can score right here, and you've got an A2 card. Oh, thank you, Lindy. And this is the peach. So I grabbed a sheet of this, and I started going to town with it. Let me show you what I have done with it. I also grabbed the pink too, but I'll get to that in a minute. So I have grabbed this peachy one, and I took some of the Catherine Pooler, and let's clean up our mat here. Thanks for reminding me about the clouds, because I need to clean up so that I don't get my project all icky and yucky. That's a good protocol there. Anyway, so I just came in with a blender brush, just like I did with those clouds, and I inked up the edges with the blender brush. Just went around the edges with, and I inked them up, so you can see that. Just to give it a little texture and some depth. It was kind of boring and bland all by itself. So, and like I said, Sunny Studios has a cute little mouse with a cupcake house. It's cute. And that was kind of my inspiration behind this. I wanted to make a card, but I wanted to make it my own. So we're doing a cupcake house in my fashion here. So, okay, I can put this down now. So, I have taken some foam. I'll get to the cupcake part here. It's actually the same paper. It's this peachy paper, but I have inked it up with a blender brush with Catherine Pooler over coffee. So ignore my numbers. It's from a class that I did here a couple weeks ago. So yes, that is how I got this. And I have done that on one other thing. You shall see. It's the tree. It's the tree. I'll show you. Okay, so I am going to put all of this on foam. I cut it out and everything. I ran it through with one piece of foam, and it cuts out all these pieces and all these little elements. I cut this out. I'll show you what I did with how I got my my window up here. Just a sec. So let's get this cupcake on here. Fun little, just a fun little project. Lindy knows me. She knows that I'm really totally into like little. When I was a little girl, my grandmother would always take me to the store with her. When she, she loved taking me to the grocery store with her. And of course, being a kid, it's like, I want this and I want that. Well, my grandmother couldn't afford that. She had like thousands of grandchildren. And I was the baby. So she would get me paper dolls. She could afford to get me paper dolls. And I loved playing with paper dolls. It was just my absolute favorite. Absolute. Okay, I have cut out a piece, I just cut it myself, a piece of cardstock that measures, let's see, 1 3/16 by 15/16, I believe. I will double check and I will post it. Hopefully remember that measurement. To fill in this, I didn't know whether I wanted to fill it in with the peach or the white. I decided I wanted the white to give it kind of a contrast. So I went with this. Okay. Now, yes, I inked this up. This is peach, same peach cardstock inked up with over coffee. That's where we were. And we're going to build up this cupcake. And I'm really excited. Just saying. Really excited. I kind of got it. I cut it short slightly. But I'm not going to be too concerned about it because I have a little something else that's going to cover it. You won't see it. So when I die cut it just a little off there. Not a big deal. Got plans for that. So this one's coming up on foam. And yeah. Whew, it's my 4-day weekend this weekend, and I am very grateful for it. Very grateful. For those of you who don't know, I'm a sign language interpreter. I still work for a video relay service. I work full time, and I'm still working from home. So I work every other weekend, and this is my weekend off. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. I got stuff on here. I know, going back to the clouds, I really like creating my own cloud background. I've always been into like cloud paper, but I actually, now that I have the stencil, I totally prefer creating my own cloud backgrounds. It has been a huge game changer for me. Okay, so I'm just going to start by finding a spot that I like for my cupcake to go down. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about that. I want this to come down all the way to the edge, so I need to bring my cupcake down just a little more. Just a little bit more. I'm thinking that's just about right. Okay, I'm eyeing it here. Okay, and I was going to do another fence on the, I was going to do a fence on the front, like so. Originally I thought I would do it in the back, but then I thought, it's going to get lost. So I'm going to really quickly die cut another fence. So I can actually do it while I'm sitting here probably. Yeah, I could just do it. I could just do a real quick die cut. Where's my paper? Here's some paper. And is that going to be long? Yeah, it is. Perfect. Let's see. Now, just an FYI, I was very naughty, and I did not follow manufacturer's recommendations. So it's my fault if this doesn't work, but I ran some dies through here that were probably too big for this, and I think that's why I ended up bending it. So my fault, my bad. Okay, well, I can hope and pray that it will go through. There we go. It will. It's fine. I was a little worried. Sometimes we get a little greedy with our time, and we don't follow directions like we should. And I did bend my plates. That's my fault, it is definitely not the manufacturer's fault. Okay, but it works just fine. Yay. Okay, so I am gonna put, I did tell you that I used clay mask for the inking on that. All right, now we can do this. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to adhere my base down. So that fence die, amongst other things that I'm about to show you, comes from the Honeybee Treat Shop. No, the fence does not come from the treat shop. It comes from the House Builder die, the base House Builder from Honeybee Stamps. So, yes, that's where it comes from. Come on. Yep. That's what it is. Okay. Next, so we put our cupcake down. Now that I have an idea of how far to put it down. So I have used elements from the House Builder, the Honeybee House Builder, and I have used elements from the Treat Shop that is an add-on to the House Builder. So you shall see all of those things here very shortly. So I have this door, and we want to make sure it goes on. But first I'm going to pop my cake in there, which is so cute. It just makes me want a cupcake. Really bad. I need a cupcake. I actually bought these. Oh my goodness, you guys. I bought these Girl Scout chocolate covered almonds. They are thin mint chocolate covered almonds. So all it is a chocolate covering the almond, but it's got mint in it. And so it's like chocolate covered almonds with mint. Oh my goodness. They're so good. I told John, I said, oh, this is dangerous. I don't know. I have to really be very conscious about serving size. I'm like telling myself, you are only going to have a serving size before I eat those. They're so good. Yum, yum. Okay. Just pushing that down in there to kind of really get it in there in the groove. Holding it. And I do like the inlay look just because I feel like it gives it a little more dimension. Okay. Now we're going to put on our frosting. I don't know. What would you call this frosting? Like orange cream? Or would you be a pumpkin spice? To me, it kind of almost makes me think of pumpkin spice because of the cake, like the cake part. Reminds me of a golden brown pumpkin spice. That's what it makes me think of. And I could eat pumpkin spice when it's not fall. I'm one of those people. I love pumpkin spice. Okay, so let's move this up so you can see what's going on here. All right. We are building a house. All right, now I have to think if there's anything else I need to do. Okay, the door is probably the thing I need, but this is from the House Builder. So this little door is going to go on next. And I'm just going to bring the door all the way to the edge, and I'm trying to center it with my window as best as I can. Okay. So I pre-cut all of these little elements. Oh, let me show you what I've done with the door. So this comes from the House Builder, and the door is right here. And I cut out this little part right here. And then there's a little door handle right there, and that's where that comes from. This is from that peach waffle flower stripes. The top half was striped and the bottom half was solid. Same paper that this part came from. And this, actually, there you can see the little embossed pieces. When you die cut it, there are embossed pieces here. And there's really not anything in this set that is specifically a die to put on there. So what I've done is I've taken this piece, I can't remember what that is for. I'd have to like really dig it out and really start working with the house to build the house to remember what this piece is for. But regardless, this piece, I cut it in half and it works nicely to kind of give that some dimension there for the door. It kind of makes it pop a little bit more. So I really like that. Okay. And then, let's see. There's a window. It is also from this same peach striped paper. The curtains are from this same paper right here from down below. And it's going to go right up here. So here's the window. And here are the curtain pieces. This is the house builder. All right. But before I put that little house in there, I'm going to find my little person that's supposed to go up there. And I have determined that this little person right here is going to be my little person that is peeking out the window. So I'm going to glue my little person right there, just like that. I think I like that. I want to see a little hair. There we go. So that is exactly where I want him. I kind of was like, looks like it's his birthday, and he's like looking out the window to see all of his friends arriving to his party. Orange or pumpkin spice, simple, they're yummy. I would agree, 100%, Lindy. A cupcake just really sounds good. Maybe I'm just living vicariously through my crafts right now. So, ice cream yesterday, today is a cupcake. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So, okay. And now my little person can go up in there in that little window. So cute. Okay. And now this just goes right here. Right in there. And now I have my background like so. Okay, from the same striped paper, I have used this piece right here for the flower box, window flower box. And yep, I did not, this set comes with flowers. You could use these flowers. There's 4 flowers. But instead, I got a little more bang for my die cut. And this is the treat shop add-on to that house builder. And so basically what it does is it adds on a roof onto this house to make an ice cream shop or a bakery. So, which is darling. And so what I've done is I have taken the flowers. There are flowers here, right here, that you can die cut out and use for that. So I die cut those flowers, and the flowers are from the Playful Pastels. It's this purple paper right here. And the grass background is also on here as well from the house builder. It is this piece right here. No, is it this one? I'll have to hold it. It's this one right here. It's this one and the larger one. So I put that on first onto the box, and then I layered my flowers over that. So now we're going to put that on. We're just going to lay that right there over that little spot. Just adding some really fun details to the card to make it really special. To give it some realistic aspects. It's just really cute. Got some glue there. Trying to get that out. There we go. And now I was trying to decide if I wanted to put a little awning right there over the front door with some dimension. What do you think? Do you think an awning is cute right there? I kind of feel like it needs something right there. So I think I will. And maybe we'll just ink it up a little. How's that? Let's ink that up. Let's just a tad. Nothing drastic. Just give it a little color. So it'll contrast very slightly with both the door and the frosting and the flower bed above it. So it just gives it a little bit of a different look. I don't know why I'm reaching back there. Oh yeah, definitely. That's what I like that a lot. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? We have this, which is perfect. So stick that on there. This is the Express It double-sided foam adhesive. You like the awning? I do too. Thank you, Lindy. Okay. And I think I want it to be the transition kind of, sort of, like no cupcake showing cake part, that is. Yeah, I like that a lot. A lot. It's cute. It's already cute. I'm so excited. Okay. And now I feel like this is supposed to be a cherry, just want to let you know, but I turned it into a little plum. And it's going to be kind of like I'm going to set it up here kind of like a chimney. So it's definitely a cute little added element to it as well. Now, I need to put my grass. I'm thinking really quick about all of the elements that I have here. Okay. Yeah, grass is next. We need to get this grass on. Okay, so this grass is going to go right here. And all I really need is just a little bit of dimension on the edge here and a little bit of dimension here on the edge. So that's why I'm keeping this out. I'm just kind of giving it a look to see where it needs it. Just kind of like that. And then, okay, let's see that. Right there. It's right there. I need to cut that better. Okay. Now, something I want to mention that I am doing here is I am making sure that I leave some space over here to tuck my tree in. I can come up here a little. All right. Uh-oh, I just noticed something with this hanging off the edge. So let's cut that. Yep, perfect. Okay, laying very nicely. All right, next will be the fence. So we're going to put a little fence here. And we're going to put a little fence right here. So it's just going to kind of come together right there. And we could open it, you know, we could open it just a tad bit. I think I am going to open it. I think I want to open it slightly. Okay. Making sure I'm doing it from the right one. Yeah. Did I do that right? I suppose it really doesn't matter. It's the same concept. Should we open it more? What do you think, Lindy? Maybe 2 more off to kind of even it out with the door, or just 1 more off of each? I don't know. I think it needs more. Let's just keep cutting until we come to a place we can live with. Let's bring it here. I kind of like that. I think that looks good. I'm happy with that. It looks better, I think. And maybe bring it out too much. Got glue on my finger. It's going to drive me crazy. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Sorry, I asked you and then I just go ahead and do it, right? And you've probably already answered. I'm sorry. Okay. Lining it up here at the bottom. My tree is going to tuck down in here like so. And my card is going to be just a little bit bigger than A2. I probably have to pop it in a 5x7 card if I'm not sure that I really want to chop it off. I might. We'll see. But that's where I'm going to end up tucking my little tree. And then I have this little person here that's going to be playing here in the yard. I'm going to tuck him in, and he's going to be playing the piñata. So that's kind of what I've got going on for that. That's my plan. Okay, so we'll do that next. So Lindy, I'm going to ask you, should I chop the tree off the edge? Before I do that, I'll tell you how I created that tree. You're going to kind of be a little impressed. So this is what I call stretching your dies and doing stuff with your products that, you know, just thinking outside the box and using them for more than what they were actually designed to be used for. So it's kind of funny. I'll leave him there. So this tree trunk is a die that comes from let's see, what is this? The toucan. I want to call it, yeah, toucan do it. So it's this tree branch right here, but I didn't stamp it. I just die cut it right here. And then there's some leaves from that. And then we have the Lawn Fawn outside in stitched thought bubble. And these are stackables. Okay. That's how I got the tree. Okay, and I used the papers. This is my tree trunk, and I cut it out with that orange paper from Waffle Flower. And my tree, or my green part of my tree, the leaves are from the Playful pastel, and so is the base, or the background of the tree. It's from the Playful pastels, the greens. So, yeah. Okay, so that's how I did that. That's where that tree comes from. You like it hanging off the edge? I do too. So no cutting. I just makes me nervous to cut it because I feel like it's, you know, I don't want to cut it. So I might actually bring it up just a little more. Just slightly tucked in. Where's my, there it is. Okay. So I'm not, how much of that tree trunk needs to be on dimension? A great majority of it till about right here. Always, we're at the end, folks. Oh, how sad. Now, just an FYI, if your cardboard sticks to your foam, don't pitch it. Use your glue. Don't waste any of it at all. I threw mine out, and then I realized what a ding-a-ling. I could have still used it. Just use the glue on it. So don't do that. All right. So tucking the tree in here. And okay. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to, since I have the foam, I'm going to lift up my tree, and I'm just going to go behind here and get some glue on here to glue it down, like so. Because I don't want glue hanging off the edge there. I don't want the recipient to have that to deal with. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to tuck just a little bit of dimension back there. And you can see how that comes off with it. Don't waste it. Just throw some glue on it. Use it. Don't, you know, think outside the box on these things. Don't be like me and toss it to the wind. Okay, so I'm just going to tuck that in right along this edge so that it has something to sit up on. No, you need to go further down. I did not want you to go there. Let go. Further back. Further back. There. All right. I'm going to have to hold it. I think it's different and unique to have an element hanging off the side of your card. Absolutely. You can always create an envelope to go with it too, with an envelope punch. So, okay. Now this little fella, he's going to go right here, and he's going to be playing the piñata game. Too far. There we go. And now I'm going to glue the piñata right here, just lifting it up, putting the glue down like so. Okay. Now I have some candy that I thought would be really cute to look as if it's falling out of the piñata. This is from the treat shop. So, I'm going to have one coming this way and one coming this way. Actually, I'm going to turn this one up. There we go. Turn. I thought that would be cute. Kind of like it's coming off, coming out. Like he just hit it and it's starting to come out. Yay! Get behind there. There. Okay. Now you can see what I'm doing here. Okay. All right. Yay! This is exciting. It's coming together. Now, you can tell I'm just like delighted at all of this. I have this banner. I did want to put a little banner, kind of like a little swishing banner, like so. Maybe coming over the top of the house a little. And something like this. I was thinking that would be cute. And then my little roof, or my chimney. So like that. Okay. And then I have a balloon. I'm not sure about the balloon yet. Maybe at the front door, kind of right here, to kind of let people know here's the party. That's cute. Yes. Since we have this tree and this element over here, maybe the balloons can go like right here on the fence. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. All right. Like parties here. Yeah, that's cute. Bring it down like it's tied to the fence a little more. There we go. Okay. I do like that. All right. Now let's get all these people. We've got little kids bringing presents. I'm going to post a link to this video with all of the colors that I used. I used Altenew artist alcohol markers to color in all of my elements. And so I will list all of the colors that I used for skin and hair, and then all of the colors that I used for other things as well. So to create that banner, I stamped it in the sparkling berry, and then I colored it in with the Altenew artist marker. I believe it was 603 that I used to color that in with, to fill in the banner, to kind of give it more of a realistic look. Okay, so we've got all these little children bringing presents. I thought somebody could be holding a balloon. And we've got some other kiddos here. And I've got cupcakes. Let's move you over here. Do I want her? I don't want those balloons to cover up her hair. So I'm just kind of laying this out as to how I want it to look. I don't think I've cut out any more people. Now I did use some more cupcakes. Now the tiny birthday people set from Fawn comes with a cupcake. I think it's just one. Where did you go? Oh, it's in here. Well, what did I do with it? 2 cupcakes. So it comes with 2 cupcakes. It actually comes with cake and the balloon and the piñata. So this is what it comes with. It's really cute. Okay. I am thinking, let's see. I'll put you here. Will that cover him up too much? Yeah. We can move her over just a tad bit, and you can still see him. Trying to decide what I want them to hold. This ice cream cone might be a little too big to hold. I don't know. Do you think it's too big? I think it's cute. It's bigger than him. But it's so cute. I love it. I don't know. There's something about that I love, like the larger than life. When kids have desserts and it's just like larger than life, it seems like. You know those big cakes that they give the 1-year-olds on their first birthday? That's kind of what this makes me think of. Yeah. I think I'm actually going to put these little people on dimension. I think I want them to come up more. I mean, this is going to be, yeah, I do. Let me glue her balloons to her hand. We're just going to put these little people on dimension. I don't want it to be too flat. All right. There's that. Let's give somebody a cupcake. She needs a cupcake. Let's give her a cupcake. No. We'll just leave these out. Let's do this cupcake. She needs a cupcake. I need a cupcake. Okay. What have I done? Right, these are in the store. These are pretty thick. So you're going to have a lot of pop with these. But I think that's what I'm going for, is that extra added element of pop. So we're going to, this will probably be a hand delivered card. This is something you could put in some, like in somebody's bag for their gift. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna put her on first. I had her over here, didn't I? Cut one of these in half. Put that there. So this is definitely a project that you would need to plan to have some time for. What did I do? I think I stuck it with my finger too much. Or, I don't know what I did. So that's weird. I'll put a little glue on that. I touched it too much with the oils in my hand. There we go. So she's really standing out there. These kids are really standing out. Maybe not all of them need to be on dimension. I want that to block the door. Did I already take this off? I did. Her here. This person can stand here. Okay. Dimension. Yes. It's going to block the... I feel like it's balloon, 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 but that's okay. Okay. So he's going to come down. And she's going to be flat too. Maybe lift up, even though I got glue on it. Maybe it'll dry. Maybe she could just be kind of in the grass. Whoops, drop that. Back here. I don't know. Or maybe she could just be like right here. I didn't plan this one out very good. Or maybe we could just not have her at all. You think? Maybe I can move him over. Do you think he's on there too much, maybe? Ugh, I hate to ruin it. Yeah, he's already on there. It's too late. It's all right. Okay, now. I don't know. What do you think? Where should I think I'm running out of room. Should I put her on there anyway? Just kind of up on a dimension, a smaller dimension, a less dimension. Maybe on this one it's not quite so thick. Let's try that. See how that goes. Ruh-roh. You know how they want to stick to you and not where they need to go? I get to the point where I'm kind of in my own little world down here. All right. Maybe I should have put the balloons in the other hand. So note to you, those who like to replicate projects, I think I'm just going to kind of tilt her and put these balloons in front of that. That's kind of cute like that. I love it. I really do. Okay. So let's put this banner down. What did I do with the other banner? There it is. Okay. So I'm thinking, should I die cut some foam for those for the banner? I mostly ask that because we've got lots of dimension down here, and I'm thinking maybe we need some more dimension up here. So I'm thinking maybe some foam. Let's die cut some foam. There's a lot going on in this card. A lot, a lot. So the banner comes from, I think I showed you, banner comes from the, here it is. It comes from the treat shop. So I'm going to die cut 2 foam pieces, pop that puppy up. And yeah. Let's do this. Foam is a great dimension. It's cheap and it works in the exact shape of your die cut, which I absolutely love. So what I'm thinking here is that when I put that sentiment over it, it's going to pop up on a dimension as well to kind of even out all of that. Popped up elements. Okay. There is a lever to hold this down to your table, but because I'm here on this mat, it doesn't move. It pretty much holds it into place. Okay. And there we go. So there. Okay. Kind of let that foam move back into place. Let's get that up. And I gotta make my plug for this glue. Best glue. Oh my goodness. I love this glue. I tend to get glue all over the place. And so it's really nice when I get it on my hands. It just rolls right off. As you could see earlier, I had it on my hands and it just rolled right off. Love it. It dries very quickly. And another thing that I really like is that it doesn't dry so quick that you don't have an opportunity to move it. So, okay, bringing this back. Let's take this banner across here, like so. Making sure we tilt it to where it will fit on each edge like that. And then we'll just, I'm going to pop up the sentiment right there. Some foam. I have some left over. Actually, this one's bigger. I'd rather have the bigger one. I cut out too much foam on a project, and so I've saved it. Yay. Can't let it go to waste. All right. So, yep, that's exactly where I want it to go. Perfect. There's my little plum. So I'll start there. We're almost done, folks. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I know, I tend to have long projects. Can you imagine the prep? You can only imagine the prep that went into this. But that I don't want that to discourage you from trying this, because if you have a whole day of just something really fun to do, fun and relaxing, I just think that's so important to take the time to get creative and do something that just brings you joy. And this definitely is a project that brings me joy because it just reminds me of my younger days and brings out those childhood memories. I really love that about these cute little fun projects like this. Bringing back memories of my grandmother and the sweet times we had together. It's just really such a sweet blessing. And now I remember what I was going to do with that balloon, and I fudge sickles. What I was going to do is I was going to bring the balloon up off the top of that. Now I wished I had remembered what I was going to do with it. And I will probably need to tuck in some more dimension underneath there, which I will do, because as you can see, I've got, whoops, you can't see that. Can you see there? Yeah, I've got some extra space there that needs to be filled. Now, the question is, can we lift this without, I just don't know, folks. I don't know if it's going to ruin the cupcake or not. If it's going to pull up paper, we're not going to do it, which I have this feeling it will. It's going to, so we're going to leave it there. So I could add some more balloons there. It doesn't hurt. But that's what I was going to do, is I was going to take that balloon up there. I ran away with an idea that I wished I hadn't. Okay, so this is still going to come right here, so it's a good thing I didn't add dimension just yet, because it would have blocked me. So there's that. There's our little chimney, and it can hang off the edge too. That's okay, right? And folks, I think we are calling this a card. That is it. We are done. It just makes me smile. That's so cute, and it's so fun. Lots and lots of fun. So there it is. And you know, you could do all kinds of stuff. I mean, we could add some more elements to this. It's in the other room, but I could add some Nouveau shimmer onto this to kind of bling it up. We could put, I mean, there's some more stuff we could do to bling it up. Add more elements of interest to it. Let's see, what do we got here? You could add some, you could add sprinkles, gems, if you wanted to, but there's a lot going on already. I'm thinking that the centers of those flowers would be cute with some gems. So I might add some more to it. And if I do, I will definitely tell you what I have done. These leaves would have been cute on dimension as well. So there's a whole lot that you could do. All right. It's so cute. It's so fun. All right. Thanks for joining. Thank you, Lindy. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate you stopping in, whether you're here live or whether you catch me on the replay. Thank you so much. Definitely appreciate it. All right, guys, that's a wrap. And join me again next Thursday at 3 p.m. Central Time. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.